Okay, so I'm here with Chris, and Chris, we just closed on your property, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions about the property. Would you mind telling me why did you decide to sell the house in the first place?
Actually, it was an estate sale. I was my cousin's executor, and we had to sell it to satisfy debts that he accrued while he was alive.
Got it. Okay, so this is an estate property for you, and then you wanted somebody to help you take care of all of that work and get the place sold out to close the estate out.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so now that the deal is closed, how do you feel?
Well, considering all the craziness that went on with it, I am very pleased. We had to go through quite a bit of trouble to get it done because we had, obviously we had squatters in the house, and you guys worked with me and took the lead and handled things in a way that I could not have done. Had I been doing this on my own, it just simply would have gone to foreclosure, and it would have been a disaster. So without you guys, I couldn't have done this.
Right. So just to provide some context for those who are listening, there were occupants who were in the property that were, I guess, posing as caretakers for your family member
Correct.
before he passed
Yes.
away, and then went to create fraudulent leases and tried to claim other things that were in the family's name, all these, fake documents from what I recall. And
Mhm.
we had to find a way to get them out of the property. And it wasn't just him. There was also another squatter in the driveway in an RV. So we had two different unrelated squatters with their own vendettas against one another that we had to figure out a way to handle. So it was definitely a big one for sure.
Yeah, it was Drama City. There's no question.
Yeah. So Chris, was there any reason why you chose us instead of going with an agent?
Actually, I originally started with an agent, and it just was zero traction. And so I decided, I would contact a bunch of companies, and I talked with several companies that were in the same position as you guys, and I decided to go with you all because number one, you guys were responsive. You know, you were willing to go the extra mile. I was very upfront with the situation of what we were dealing with, and you guys were willing to roll the dice and give it a shot.
Thank you for that.
Mhm.
So we may have answered some of this to the next question, but feel free to add on if there's anything we missed. What was it about the situation or maybe the condition that made selling to Diamond Equity the best fit?
Well, I mean, essentially throwing it up on the regular, housing market, nobody was willing to touch it with the squatters involved. I mean, I really can't say that I blame them. Who wants to buy a property, then have to go into the legal process? You guys have the funds to be able to jump into that without, dealing with loans and I mean, you had the capital to play with. And you were able to approach it in a situation in a avenue that a simple residential buyer simply could not have done.
Understood. Okay. So basically, it was the creative ways that we could handle the situation with its unique
Yeah.
fingerprint that made us a good fit.
Plus your experience of dealing with situations like this. I mean, you guys run across problematic situations on the routine, and this was in your wheelhouse.
Right. Yeah, it definitely does help, especially for one like this. But I definitely got the miles in on this one, so learned a
We
lot.
both did.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there anything, Chris, you'd suggest we do to improve our process?
Given what we dealt with, I could not be more pleased. You guys were fantastic. You were patient with me, patient with the situation, even though it was, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, and everything that could have seemingly gone wrong did. Um, but you didn't bail. And I was willing to run with you guys until the end on it. And you guys were loyal to me, and I was loyal to you. So that's the kind of business I appreciate doing.
Likewise. And do you remember when it was? Because this, for those who are listening, this was a very unique and long deal for us because of the squatter situation. And some people aren't sure how long it takes really to get them out. In some cities, it can be different with their rules and regulations. Do you remember, Chris, when you originally reached out to us?
October, maybe November of 2023.
Okay, so we're in August now of 2025. So
Right.
yeah, it's definitely been some time. I don't have the info in front of me, but it's one of the longer ones for sure. Might be a
No
record
doubt about it. No
there.
doubt about it. You know,
Um,
and they even tried to steal an RV while they were at it.
no, it was a mess, but we somehow we're here having this conversation and recording this video by God's grace and by the nature of our team and your help and everyone's help, we were able to do it. So with that being said, Chris, what would you say to someone considering selling a property?
Absolutely go with Diamond Equity. I mean, you guys were fantastic. I couldn't recommend you more. You were as committed to the situation as I was, and that's rare in business today.
I appreciate you saying that, Chris. And for those who are watching this video, thank you for tuning in. And if you'd like to experience the fast and convenient sale, feel free to call us and just sell it as is. And you can give us a call and remember to ask for Jamie Brown. Thank you.